it's Gail with Traders Help Desk, and I wanted to go over something new that is coming to the Nadex platform. It's already in the demo platform. It has not went to the live platform yet, but I absolutely cannot wait until it hits. And the reason is it's based on risk to reward, which is something I have always encouraged traders to look at when they're trading. So it's called brackets, okay? And it works very similar to the call spreads, um, but slightly different. You do have a floor and a ceiling, and in this case, I'm trading the British pound dollar. My floor is at 1.2615. You can see that over here. The floor is on the left-hand side. The ceiling is over here on the right-hand side. It's at 28.65. Now you can also see that when I entered, my average price was 1.2655. Now the risk on this is, of course, my entry price minus the floor, which gave me about a $40 risk on this trade. Now this is where it differs from the spreads. If the British pound US dollar, if the price comes down to 1.2615, then I will automatically be out of the trade. I've lost the money that I paid on entry. If it goes up and touches the ceiling at 28.65, then I am out of the trade with profit. The risk on to reward ratio, if that occurs by Friday at 3 p.m., will be 1 to 5.25. Sorry about that. So for every dollar I'm risking, I would be making $5.25. Now, as always, I can always exit the trade early if I wanted to. But again, this is based on if touched. Now, the other option is maybe it expires and it never touches either the floor or the ceiling. In that case, let's say that it expires at 26.10, okay? Then I would lose the difference between 1.2610 and my entry price at 1.2655. Or on the other hand, if it comes up here and expires at 28.37, then I made the difference between 28.37 and my entry price, which was 26.55. Again, this is giving you excellent opportunities to really trade risk to reward. It is an excellent way to actually trade tops and bottoms, which I love to trade. And in this case, you can actually call the bottom, but if you're wrong, then of course you're going to be out of the market. Now, what I was looking at is each time this is made a new level on my Fibonacci levels, then it has went up. We can see that all the way back here. It made a new one, and of course it went up. Then it came down and made a new low here, and it went up. Made a new low here, and it went up. We just made a new low. I would have preferred that it close above the 26.59 area. This one actually has, another 2 hours. So a lot could happen in that 2 hours. But I wanted to do the video to show you the concept behind the bracket orders. It's something that is really just up my alley because I've always traded risk to reward, and this just kind of goes hand in hand with what I have been teaching for the last 15 to 20 years. And this is another idea of combining the bracket orders with the binaries. For example, I've got a bracket order for a long that is at 26.15 to 28.65, but I did a short-term binary, which is a 2-hour binary at 26.22. Now that means that in the next hour and a half, if price moves below 26.22, I will make a profit on that binary, which could cover part of the loss that is on the bracket order. Again, it's just different ways to combine these bracket orders. These bracket orders are in the demo environment. They're not in the live environment yet, but this provides an excellent opportunity for you to go in there and start testing your ideas on the brackets and combining the brackets with the binary options. In this case, it could go below 26.15, but that would also be below my 26.22 binary, which means I would make money on this one even though I lost money on the other one. So it's just different strategies that you can put together to actually trade the bracket orders with the binary options.